Delaying yourself for Palestinians. Talking about Hamas brings dangers. Show title: Hide Peacemakers. Rami Elhanan and Bassam Aramin are on a break for peace. 14-year-old Israeli Smadar Elhanan and 10-year-old Palestinian Abir Aramin are among the many civilians killed in decades-long violence only too long before Hamas' bloody attack on Israel on the 7th of October. The group announced its name after brutally seizing Gaza in 2007. The calling card? Ing political opponents through execution by throwing them off the streets, hospitals and roofs of high-rise buildings. Since then, arbitrary arrests, torture and forced disappearances have been the distinguishing feature of the regime. But now some Palestinians are silencing themselves of how they actually look at Hamas and what they reveal about living under a terror group in Gaza Strip, defined as a terrorist organization by the United States and European Union. According to more than a dozen Palestinians interviewed in and out of Gaza, it is more worrying than ever to be sincere about what they really think of Hamas. Gazans fear Hamas revenge. They fear Israel's ing, but they are more concerned that doing so could prevent Israel's response. The October 7 Hamas attack from bringing to the forefront its relentless ings that destroyed civilian infrastructure and led Palestinian mass casualties. Hamas, which has called destruction Israel to make room for a Palestinian state under the 1988 Establishment Charter, has been corrupt past 17 years by Western governments, human rights organizations and some Palestinians in Gaza, restricting freedom of expression and being accused terrorism. Blood circle the club that no Israeli or Palestinian wants to be involved in. I will not condemn. Hamas Some Palestinians have trouble condemning the attacks on Israel yet, as Lara Friedman, president of the USBASED Middle East Peace Foundation, who advocated for rapprochement between Israelis and Palestinians, recently pointed out. Hamas achieved parliamentary majority in Gaza's last election in 2006 on a provocative platform for killing the Jews, but as a party of change and reform. After years of administration by the not-so-loved and potentially corrupt Fatah party of Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas, he said, a vote for Hamas was a vote against Fatah, al-Fatah and Abbas, where Hamas entered a brief civil war after 2006 election, are still in control of the other Palestinian region, West Bank. Polls show that before the October 7 attacks Hamas, the majority of Gazans are in favor of a peace deal with Israel in Gaza, where nearly half population 2.2 million under age 18. Most people were either not born yet, or children when last opportunity to express political will was seized. Some stark pro-Israel voices left all Gazans stigmatized as Hamas supporters, while polls before the war showed that most Gazans had a bad idea of how Hamas handled what it valued most. The statement read access to food, education, healthcare,